Woman and her family, trapped in a war zone, hope to leave very soon. Only on Wink News, reporter Claire Galt has stayed in contact with Emilee Rauschenberger since just after the Israeli-Hamas conflict started. Since Emilee and her 5 kids are American, they have been stuck in Gaza for weeks and tried repeatedly to get over the border to get home. Her father, John Rauschenberger, who lives in Bonita Springs, is working day and night to get his daughter and his grandkids home safely. Now, Wink News reporter Claire Galt joins us. So, Claire, what update has Emilee been able to give you?
Russ, 2 hours ago, I was able to connect with Emilee by text. She told me she and her family went to the Gaza-Egypt border today. They weren't allowed to pass into Egypt, but other foreign nationals were. But Emilee's dad, John, got word. Emilee, her husband, and their 5 kids may be on a list to leave in the next 2 days.
For 4 weeks, John Rauschenberger has set an alarm for every hour of the day and night when the alarm goes off in his Bonita Springs home. John immediately picks up his phone and tries to call his daughter Emilee, who is trapped in Gaza with her husband and 5 kids. Sometimes she answers, sometimes she doesn't.
The conversations are so short and so spotty. As you know, we just tried to call her twice, FaceTime her twice. You just never know when you're going to get through.
John came to Wink News Wednesday afternoon in hopes his daughter might finally get out of Gaza. The world saw this video of foreign nationals crossing the border into Egypt. And in the line, Emilee and her family.
They only posted evacuation lists for Scandinavian countries for some reason. Finland, Sweden, Norway, etc.
Notice Emilee didn't say Americans. Not the news John hoped to hear. But he still has hope Emilee and everyone will be safe as soon as Thursday, Friday at the latest.
We subsequently got a confirmation from a D.C. lobbying firm that we've connected with that works directly with the Egyptian embassy, they're indicating that they'll probably get an opportunity to evacuate in the next 2 days.
But when your family is trapped in a war zone, John told me 2 days feels like a lifetime because Israeli troops are now hunting Hamas up and down Gaza.
You know, going into the 4th week, you become more and more concerned because you're worrying about the odds working against you. You know, the longer you're there, it's Murphy's Law.
Are they still scarce on water and food?
Yes, they're having to scavenge for food. Not starving yet, but I wouldn't want to be there another couple of weeks.
John prays his family will be safe in the shelter she's called home for the last month. And when they finally escape, John told me, they'll all celebrate like they've never celebrated before.
That I told the kids that we're going to have an early Christmas, that as soon as they get out, Pops is going to meet them and bring them early Christmas presents.
John told me the last 4 weeks have been a scary waiting game, waiting for his family to get out of Gaza, waiting for them to get enough service to answer his calls, and waiting to hear they're still safe with enough food and water. He prays the waiting game ends soon. Amanda.